and difficulty that we experience as humans is a combination of factors. And in this moment, I'm talking about and asking you to consider the focus of emotion and what emotion is. To do this requires becoming relatively still, something that humans have learned not to do. We've learned to stay busy. Cell phones and screens and books, even television, are ways of avoiding stillness, which is an always present and valuable backdrop for understanding how and why we feel and what we can do about it. So if you right now pay attention to your body, bring awareness to your body, you may notice what we call emotion. An emotion is a sensation, and the sensation is relatively pleasant or unpleasant. And we might say we feel happy or sad or bored, afraid, curious. And in this little meditation, what we're looking for is the recognition of being, and not only being, we're looking for an awareness, a tactile feeling, reflects our connection or disconnection to the whole. So emotion in this sense, as we pay attention to the body, is a measurement of how connected or disconnected we are perceiving ourselves relative to the whole of all life. What typically happens when we have difficult emotions is that we have an idea, a memory, that depicts us as separate. Somehow we have left the present, we've left the earth, we've left the whole stage, Elvis has left the building, and we are experiencing as a result a tactile awareness of separation from the whole, which, is, you can understand, is completely impossible. You cannot separate from the whole. The leaf that falls from the tree to the floor of the forest has left the tree. Yes, has left the tree, but it hasn't left the whole. And as the leaf dissolves, as the squirrel or the bird kicks it aside to find an acorn, the leaf begins to crumple, begins to seem like it falls apart, but it actually doesn't fall apart. What's happening is the temporary form that has been taken as the leaf is changing. It's continuing to change. It has changed since it came out of nothingness into form, and it's gone back, is going back to the nothingness again. And herein is the perception challenge and the availability of an awareness of connection. Everything comes from the same source. Everything stays within the same source. And everything seemingly returns to the same source, but in fact it's been the same source the entire time. All that has changed is our perception, the perception of connection or disconnection. Breathing is a very obvious connection to the present. Something that you are is participating in observing breathing, and it's also participating, manifesting the body which breathes, the breath that breathes, the passing of air in and out of the body. Nothing you have to do. It's simple. You can just listen, watch, feel, and recognize that there's a whole here that doesn't go away. And what does go away is your awareness and acceptance of that. And notice where it goes. It goes into thought. It goes into some memory of feeling less than or separate from a whole that is love, is complete, as you are now in this moment. You are complete. Meditation is the simple practice of experiencing emotion. One type of meditation is experiencing emotion and realizing that we're being guided by our feelings. And emotion is telling us how well or how much we are accepting our measurement of inclusion in the whole. So if you're measuring yourself out of the whole, if you're measuring yourself into seclusion, you'll feel pain. And as you let go of the thinking, the memories, you'll notice that the measurement feeling of separation begins to return to the nothingness from which it came. But it is a very functional thing. Emotional pain, like physical pain, is a gift to keep us present, peaceful, to open our awareness to the allness of our being, to open our awareness to the infinity, which is our nature. You are infinite love, always have been, always will be. Accepting that, allowing your beliefs to the contrary to fall away, resumes emotion of peace.